let's go. Itself founded in 1734. Forest Fourneau didn't have successors, so he put the name Taittinger on the brand. Step by step, Taittinger became bigger. They buy luxury hotels, jewels, and in 2005, they sell the whole brand to an American group named Starwood. Finally, a woman is president. Vitaly Taittinger is our president today, and her brother, Clovis Taittinger, is in charge with all the marketing and exploitation, so that thanks to him that you have Taittinger in your country. You're going to watch a little movie about the family and the style of the house.
Our history is deeply ancestral and exalts our know-how for excellence. It is redesigned each year with our constant impulse toward finding new ranges of flavors, perfumes, colors, and thus the emotions we will share. Because champagne embodies a sparkling taste of life, an effervescence in our celebration with all its magical aspects, the demand placed on us is to compose wines that combine finesse, elegance, and a sense of playfulness based on free, modern, and poetic expression. Each of our creations is inspired by dreams and enchantment, everything that escapes the predictable or ordinary in the desire to create the unexpected, an encounter with pleasure and lightness of being. Shaking the norms, astonishing, transforming. This is the inexhaustible breadth of our company. Are divided into 37 crus over a rich and diversified terroir. The lands are maintained under Taittinger's criteria for viticulture, which have been certified as the highest environmental standards. The love of nature has many virtues: passions, temperance, determination, a mastery of our anticipations. Our vocation is sensitive to the forces of the natural world as well as to nuance, imagination, and vision. Our earth has a memory. Every care given through the seasons gives back generously and will always surprise us. With care, the imprint of time and the patina will amplify a character to the champagne, exalting a range of minerals and aerial tones, fruity notes, with gourmet and sweet variations. The aesthetic derived from working the land are fundamental, but wine is also alive and in motion. It is created passionately by touches, sensibility, and harmony in time. It is rooted in spirituality and philosophy. This is the spirit of Taittinger, a human adventure in search of excellence, a singular goal from the heart, an act of faith in each parcel of land, in each effort among the vines from the harvest to the vats, up to the moment of pouring gold into glasses in an enchanting dance of bubbles, fragrance, and sparkles. To stand aside from paths already traced, to lift us up and make us better, to the freedom of expressing and being oneself. To share a glass of champagne is to share our bright memories, to magnify our moments of bliss with our loved ones, to celebrate the joys which enchant our lives, to resonate together in a vibrant symphony. Originality, authenticity, audacity, desire, art, and beauty. A future of magical colors. The taste of fantasy is the essence of the house of Taittinger. Our style, our horizon, our music.
Champagne is 34,000 hectares of vineyards. Seems a lot, but it's less than 5% of vines in France and less than 1% of vines in the world. Taittinger, you have the map of Taittinger vines here. We own 288 hectares of wines. So we are the third largest house of Champagne. The first one is Moët et Chandon. The second one is Veuve Clicquot. The 288 hectares are divided in a Côte des Bars, Côte des Blancs, Vallée de la Marne, Montagne de Reims, in order to have the three main grapes varieties, which are Pinot Noir, Chardonnay, and the Meunier. We have different types of flowers, different types of exposition to the sun, in order to have a lot of different tastes in our champagnes. So the 288 hectares represents 40% of our needings, so we need to buy 60 more to little cooperatives. So the cellar in the center of the town,
200만
10
개의
kilometers long,
샴페인을
25 million
보관하고 있는
That's
제하고
very
있다고
good.
합니다.
Taittinger produces every year between 7 and 8 million bottles.
4km의 동굴이 있다고 합니다.
So, welcome to the 13th century. I've told you that you will see remains of the cellars, and here the stairs led before to the sacristy of the abbey. And here, this is a Roman architecture. And of course, sorry, an 8.
제일 맛있다고 합니다.
Yeah, also, yeah, it was a very good year. But 2024, I think the worst year ever. Yeah.
Is it because it wasn't hot enough to ripen the
No,
grapes?
too much rain, so a lot of disease in our vines, and too much heat in one moment. So grapes burn on the sun, and after that, a lot of rain. So we will have very, very low production, small production. So,
굉장히 잘했다고 합니다.
And you'll produce Comte this year, will you?
no, this year no Comte. I think, but we will do our non-vintage champagne, but I think, not sure that no vintages for this year.
땡초는 항상 같은 맛을 주셔야 되기 때문에
Our non-vintages, yes,
샴페인이죠.
because we have different years of harvest, but no
해마다
vintage.
브랜딩을 하는
I think so. Yeah, it was the worst
어쨌든
year.
여기서 일하라고
It's like
얘기하시고
30.
어제 와이너리 두 군데를 가서 사전에 공부가 됐더니 저기 아가씨가 블랑드 블랑이 뭐냐고 물어보니까 샤도네 윈도우다 그냥 블랑드 노하고 빈티지랑 노빈티지 차이가 뭐냐 대답을 다 하니까 너무 신기하던데 저도 어제 배운 건데
Sorry, it's okay. Here you have the Magnum, Jéroboam, Mathusalem, Salmanazar, Balthazar, Nabucodonosor. Name of a dinosaur. 15 liters inside. So I will have it for my wedding. We damaged the vines, and because we're not allowed to take all the grapes, so we pick the best ones. So we need the eye of a human to choose the best grapes. And after that, we take the grapes as soon as possible to the pressoirs. Otherwise, Pinot Noir and Meunier are black grapes. The juice, the skin, will color the juice, and we want a white juice. So it's very important. And after that, we are going to press the grapes very slowly in order to have the best juice. We call it le mou in French. And we are going to separate le mou in huge tanks, every grape varieties, every years, every cru. We're going to add some yeast inside to do the first alcoholic fermentation. The yeast are going to eat the sugar naturally present in the grapes, which will create gas and alcohol. But we're going to open the tanks because we don't want bubble at these steps. So we will obtain a still wine. Okay? So the difference between a wine and a champagne, wine is one alcoholic fermentation and champagne is two alcoholic fermentation. Okay? The still wine is going to rest during winter. And next spring, Vitaly Taittinger, the oenologist team and the cellar master will taste every tanks. So they are very drunk at the end. And you remember, they have to recreate the same non-vintage at the previous year. So it's very difficult. By tasting every time, they recreate the same non-vintage. This is the step of the blending. So, and going to create a vintage or not. The final blending, we put it in a huge tank and we will add some yeast and some sugar for the second alcoholic fermentation, and we will fill up the bottles. So the law imposed 15 months for non-vintage and 3 years for vintage. But in Taittinger, it's 3 years for non-vintage vintage. And for the vintage, the Comte de Champagne, which is a vintage, of course, it's 10 years of aging.
10년이나.
Yeah, 10 years in this position. For the Comte de Champagne Rosé, 12 years of aging. And for the middle range of Taittinger, it's between 5 and 6 years of aging. So we don't touch to the bottle during the aging. They will just stay like that. So here you have 106. It's here. And so they have a computer.
Yeah.
They're searching for the vintage 2018, and it's Cavo 106, and they know where it is. Most wet wine, Christ, blood of Christ, just here. So monks were living here, eating here, sleeping here, just for the wine. Here.
예전에 와인을 들고 이렇게 내려왔다고 합니다.
You can see a door, also from the 13th century. You would see 3 doors like that, no renovation. So yeah, a horse made during the First World War. It was a French soldier. And you can see his birthday here, 1850. And they were very useful at that time, no cars, no machines like nowadays. And here you have the emblem of the town, Reims. By the way, it's not Reims. You have to say it in the French way. This is Reims. You do like a panthère, Reims. Okay? But during the 18th century, we discovered bones from here to here. Yeah. So if you see some ghosts, they're really kind. And here you can say hello to Saint John Baptiste. He is the protector of the cellars. So every third Monday of June, no work, we drink a lot of champagne. Can you see them? I'm pretty sure you don't want that in your mouth. That's quite disgusting. So we have to remove them. So we have 2 methods in champagne. So one is traditional and one is mechanical, I want to say. So this is the step of the riddling. We're going to turn the bottle 1/4 to the left, to the right, once a day, and to put the bottle in this position in order to have the digest on the neck. For the traditional way, it took 2 months to do it. It takes 2 months to do it. And after that, so we have the dead yeast on the neck. We're going to put the dead yeast on a -20 solution. We'll freeze the bottle, create an ice cube. And after, by removing the metal cup, with the pressure, the ice cube will disappear. So we will lose 1 bar of pressure and few centiliters of champagne. But don't worry, we will add the dosage. The dosage to do a brut, an extra brut, a sec, a demi-sec. This is the vintage from 2022, so please come back in 2032 to taste these beautiful bottles with me. I'm going to wait here, okay? We are here in the François Taittinger gallery. It was the 2nd generation of the family, and he created this cuvée Comte de Champagne in 1952. That's why this gallery has his name.
이렇게 빈티지 해마다 저장을 하고 있습니다. 다 진짜 판매되는 다 적혀 있지.
3rd and 4th century, long time ago. Women were here, they conquered France, and it was just a mine of chalk. They were extracting block of chalk by pulley here to build buildings outside. So not deal with champagne or wine at the time, it was just a mine of chalk. You can see it's a pyramidal form because at that time they didn't know how to do it to not collapse everything. And you can see on the walls all the marks of the tools they used before. What can you smell?
무슨 냄새 나지 맡아? 응? 비누 같은데? 꽃향기 나는데?
It smells salt.
Salt?
Voilà.
3, 4세기 때 좀 닮았다고 다들 얘기한다고 합니다.
It's longer.
당연히 추운데 또 중요한 게 불빛이 엄청 중요한 역할을 한다고 합니다. 이 제가 이걸 보고 반응하다가 Can you find South Korea?
South Korea, it's République de Corée. You are here. Maybe you know that?
Hi, Shilo. I know.
Ah, you know it.
Yeah.
Decorated by
영상에 봤더니 아티스트리반데 컬렉션 전시대.
So now, welcome here, Merci Claire. So now, welcome to your lounge.
아, 시음 여기서 하는구나. 여기서 시음을 하는구나. 되게 좋지. 저는 혼자 왔으니까 남는 자리 앉아야지. 또 덴마크 사람들
You will taste the vintage 2016. Very good year. It started very bad, but at the end, very good aromas. It's very fresh, very refreshing with the acidity of the Chardonnay. 50% Chardonnay, 50% Pinot Noir. So very good pairing, blended, sorry. So this one, you will see the freshness of the Chardonnay. So when you drink, you want to take another sip immediately. So it's very good. Cool. So you can wait 2 or 3 minutes.
기다리래. 같이 갈게.
Little bit cool.
2016분
3, 4, 5, and 6.
몇
Keep your hand here, you can. You hold the wire cage. You turn the bottle and not the wire cage. Like that. And you will hold until you have a whisper. I hope I will. Oh, it's very hard. Because in champagne, the big pop is not very elegant. Like that.
가물 로션데 20%예요. 20%예요. 설탕이 들어갈 때요. 아, 디자이너가 컬렉션한 것들은 절대 구할 수가 없는. 와, 이런 거 진짜 인테리어는 너무 예쁘겠다. 와, 진짜 너무 예쁘다. 레어 스타일이네, 이것도. 집에 가져가고 싶다. 왕 사이즈. 아, 작은 애들도 있네. 너무 예쁘다. 세상에. 너무 예쁘다. 이런 거 집에 있으면 좋겠다. 와, 대박 사건. 이런 거 하나 있으면 얼마나 좋을까. 오, 이거 사가고 싶다. 전 이걸 골랐지. 로제도 맛있었는데. 로제도 맛있었어, 솔직히.